All right, welcome everybody. Episode 2, Inside Me. Go ahead and like and share this YouTube video. Please, helps extremely with overall support from YouTube and helps me know that you guys like what I'm putting out. So go ahead, like, subscribe, do what you got to do. But first and foremost, I want to say thank you guys for coming back to episode 2. Extremely excited. I've just been having a lot of fun kind of jotting down ideas that I want to speak about on this podcast. And really can't thank you guys enough. The Instagram page is kind of blowing up a little bit. And all my friends have been, loving the podcast and what I'm doing on here. So again, I just want to thank everybody again for coming to episode 2. So welcome. I've been bouncing around some ideas of like what I wanted to do with this podcast and the direction I wanted to take it. And, with the last podcast, I really didn't want to push anybody away, and I hope I'm not. I know some of the stuff I can get into is pretty overbearing at times. But we're all here. I'm just here having fun. That's all we're doing. It's all in good humor, and it's very lighthearted in context. So I really don't want anybody to take things the wrong way. I'm really just trying to have a fun time and make some jokes along the way. I will say this. The humor I have, and I think hopefully the humor that people around me have, are all kind of the same. The thing I really wanted to do is make this like the everybody's podcast. Is it going to be offensive at times? Yeah, because I think realistically that's what everybody's thinking, right? So, again, I don't want to offend anybody on this podcast, so when I say certain things, it's all in good fun. It's nothing meant to hurt anybody's feelings, or it's not malice and intent. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on, man. I think I was thinking about this the other day, and I think quarantine has kind of spiked the porn industry. And by spiking the porn industry, I mean Pornhub put out a free premium membership for, I think it was like 2 weeks or something like that at the beginning of it, and then kind of got you hooked. I don't know why people are still paying for porn. There's plenty of free porn websites. In my line of duty, what I do as a job, masturbation is like right there. I mean, you have to know your job and how to communicate to others and do things within a group. Masturbation is probably the only single thing you get to do by yourself. And there are a plethora of addicts. My job has literally produced, I think, single-handedly more, if not encouraged, masturbation to the fullest. It's ridiculous how many times people like jerk off in my line of duty, like in my line of work. It's like an addiction. Like there's been times where we literally have like spoken about how many times we've jerked off in one day. Think about that. Like in any other job, where else would that happen? Nowhere. Can't be at the water cooler or like catching some coffee and literally talking about like your favorite category of porn, which I was also thinking like, why the fuck is incest so big? Like the mommy daddy porn. It's weird. But also, just make the video like that. Like, there's no reason to put like stepsis gets caught in the dryer trying to catch some clothes and stepbro seduces. Like, first of all, too long of a title, okay? Just put porn. Just put porn. That's it. Guy fucks girl. Those are always the best ones. They cut to the chase. And by cutting to the chase, you feed out the rest of the bullshit. It's all bullshit. There's no reason, like, I don't need the whole description in the video. Like, you see that in, like, a lot of the amateur stuff you search. Like, by searching the amateur stuff, you could get so specific I guarantee if you like used your iPhone and use those sentences that like auto form, you know what I'm talking about? The ones that like when you start typing a word, it tries to assume what you're typing. You could probably like string together 4 or 5 words. Fuck it, let's say 7 words. And there's probably something that's gonna like link to that. And it's gonna be some weird like up close belly button shot of a missionary fuck. Who the fuck is like who's clicking those videos for people to put those up? That's ridiculous. Like that's so rudimentary is what I'm getting at. Like when I think like when you search up porn, you should be looking for the like outlandish shit. Follow this one site called eFucked, and it's all just like porn humor. They have a whole subject called trolling wannabe porn stars. And like the trolling wannabe porn stars is probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's these guys from Jersey who literally just face fuck the shit out of people, like these like down on their luck, like trying to get in the industry girls, and they completely mock the industry, but there's like such a following behind it. It's one of the funniest. Like if you guys have never been on eFuck, I highly recommend it. Just give it a gander. EFUKT.com. I'm still surprised. Like it falls under the porn category, but the fact that website hasn't been shut down with this whole cancel culture shit is ridiculous. Well, it's not ridiculous, but it's like it's hilarious that site still exists. It gives me humor. Like some of the funniest shit I think I've ever seen in my life has been from that website. And I have other websites like OnlyFans. OnlyFans is so stupid. Me and my buddy were talking about this the other day. Like, why would I pay the $12.99 or $11.99 subscription to watch some rando chick? You know what I'm saying? When there's a plethora of amateur porn. Why would I pay for like this stupid subscription? But then he had like the same, like he had a different way, of thinking about it, which was you're not paying for the porn, you're paying like to watch that chick you went to high school with who has an OnlyFans account now. Which I guess kind of makes sense. I don't think I would pay for it. I mean, there would have to be like, there's like one chick I think I would buy their OnlyFans account from high school. But even then, she'd have to be pushing it across like all social platforms. Like social media wise. I was also thinking like, what if I started an OnlyFans account, but like instead of doing like showing myself, it was just me doing shit throughout the day. Like I hook it up to my security cameras inside my house, and it's literally just me like sweeping. Or what if your OnlyFans account like made it seem like you were doing like the actual OnlyFans thing, but then you kind of get honey-dicked into that full-on like I'm doing chores the whole day. That'd be such a letdown. It'd be like, I'm trying to think of like, it would be like going on the Titanic and then realizing like, oh shit, we hit an iceberg. Like that's exactly how it would be. I would lose so many subscribers so quick. It would be like people like sign up and then I could probably watch the people like exit. Like, you know, like when you go on a live video on Facebook and then you can literally watch the people like exit your live stream. It would be at a like tremendous rate. I think only maybe 4 people. My friends' moms would accidentally be on it OnlyFans? Well, I'm a fan of his. Ooh, I didn't like that. And then they log off. Or on the flip, because I'm sweeping and stuff, maybe I do turn on all the moms. I'm doing household chores. I'm doing that thing, you know? Sweeping, mopping. We got this thing called a Eufy. It's like a knockoff Roomba. Ooh, I don't think I told you guys this. So we got this Roomba, and my kids are standing there in front of me. The Roomba's going off, and we have the new puppy. And there's the dog. He's behind me, and he's taking a steamy shit, right? They didn't tell me about it. I walk around the poop. I didn't see it. And then before I know it, the alarm from the Roomba's going off. Now, because we have the pee pads, I've been hearing this for the past 2 weeks. This little alarm goes off when the fan blades under the Roomba get caught on something, which is usually the pee pads. So I finally hear the beep. I go get it, and guess what? Guess what happened? I don't need to tell you guys because I'm assuming you already know what happened. The Roomba hit one of those IEDs. It was everywhere. Because not only did it jam up a little bit, but hey, it tracked it all over the house. Ridiculous. It was everywhere. My wife picks it up, and she goes, "So we're gonna throw it away, right?" And I went, "What? Why was that the first thing that crossed your mind, was to throw the Roomba out? I'm gonna clean it." So there my stupid ass was, for about an hour and a half, cleaning all the shit in between the cracks of this stupid fucking Roomba, which she had been nagging me to get. My wife was nagging me for a year trying to get a Roomba, because she's constantly sweeping because of all the dogs we have. I shouldn't say all the dogs. We only have 2. But the cats lay hair too. We have cats. Dude, it was so messy. Think of the worst poop you've ever had. Inside of a toilet bowl, but then it's everywhere. I wanted to burn the fucking house down. Also, how did Roomba not expect this to happen? I think they have mop models now, that actually mop the floor for you. How ridiculous is that going to be? But either way, I clean this, so I clean this thing out, and it's fine now, I guess. I can't even smell any shit off of it, but I swear, we named ours Steve. So Steve's good. He's all cleaned up. He's all white too, but on the underside he's black. Kind of like me, I guess. But it was dude, it was everywhere. I don't even know and the kids were just staring at it. The kids literally just stared at the poop. It was ridiculous to me that my wife's first instinct was to throw out this $350 machine. And these things are getting really good too. This thing senses where the walls are and stuff. But for some reason it always goes back to one corner. These things are kind of useless though. Because the amount it sweeps up is definitely not worth the $350 we spent. This thing is, I would say it has a mind of its own, but it does. Robots are going to be fucking everywhere. iPhones now trying to tell you where the COVID is. I completely forgot that because I was looking for this COVID download on the iPhone. I completely forgot that I had sent myself a joke from the past. And what I mean by that is I went to my emergency contacts and my profile on my phone, And under like illnesses that I have, I forgot that I had put back in there, like when I opened my iPhone account, under the illness, like chronic illness I have, instead of putting diabetes or anything, I don't have that, but like any, like it's a serious section, and I put my dick's too big. It says dick's too big as a medical sickness. I thought that shit was hilarious. I was cracking up to myself at like 1:00 in the morning trying to look for this because I saw all over Facebook that COVID tracker was like automatically downloaded to your iPhone. So I wanted to confirm it. And I gave myself like a nice chuckle from when I was like 21. I'm such a child. Why am I a child? What else is new? Oh, we bought guns. First time gun owners now. Bought some pistols. Got the Glocko tacos now, because we got 2 of them. We got the 2-piece with the 9mm, bro. We got the Glock 17 and the Glock 20, it was the 43. My wife got that one. I can't wait. Also, why is it so, it's like annoyingly, it's not difficult to get a pistol, but it's like annoying, it's an annoying process. I could definitely see why people don't register their weapons. First of all, the COVID mask thing was ridiculous. I don't have a mask on me. Not all the time. It's usually my work clothes. So like when I showed up to the sheriff's department, because in the state I'm in, like you have to go to the sheriff's department in order to get a purchasing permit. They wouldn't let me in to like the lobby because I didn't have a mask. And I'm there with like my kids. And like some Karen behind the counter was like, she like shooed me away, like waving her hand at me. And then she did this like thing where she like kept her thumb on her face and then like kept like covering up her mouth, like swaying it back and forth like it's a door, like a revolving door. And she didn't even say anything to me. And she could see the frustration in my face because I'm sure she's had to do this to everybody. I would imagine people who are going to the sheriff's department, unless they're sheriffs themselves or they work there, probably criminals, right? So a mask is like the least of their worries. They're doing a B&E, a little fucking biscuit and entering. Maybe popping a couple shots, robbing somebody. And you think they're going to wear a mask? I don't think so. Now, it's not an actual law. It's like a general statement to have your mask on in places. Also, hey, it's only a flu. Why in the fuck does it matter if I want to contract it or not? It's retarded to make people wear masks. If I want to, I'll wear one. If I don't, I won't. That's simple. People around the place I work are literally just like freaking out over these masks. And it's like, my job already forces us to do things. So to like make me wear a mask is so stupid. And it's a bunch of grown adults bitching about how they don't, like they shouldn't have to wear the masks. And they're still like enforcing the masks. I don't get it. Big old man babies. Afraid of a flu. How about this uptick though, huh? This corona shit's gonna kill me. Not literally, I'm saying like all the fun stuff's like non-existent. I'm trying to go on stage here soon. I want to start doing some open mics, and none of the places are open. It's about an hour drive away from me in order to get up to an open mic. So like all those bars and industries around there are fucking closed. How am I supposed to make people laugh if they don't have it open? I wonder if they have a Corona like section in the porn sites. That's what they need to do. Is like an OnlyFans for like Corona though. Like I'm an only fan of Corona. It's you just like what? It's oh dude, it would be me just washing my hands and like sterilizing things. Just overly sterilizing. Like as soon as you touch something, you sterilize it and then your hand. And then you just take like vlogs, go out in town and I just like just sanitizing shit with Lysol. I'm sure people would pay to see that. What's awesome though is that my gym's still open. So I'm still able to do some jiu-jitsu. Getting my fucking ass kicked. I think what people forget is that like when you start training in like mixed martial arts or you start doing jiu-jitsu, like no matter what, you're gonna get hurt. And it, like you get all these like small little ouchie poos. Like your neck will get cranked a little bit. And then you're dealing with that. And it's like really annoying because like you want to be 100% when you do some of this stuff. But like I like accidentally split my fingers the other day and I genuinely thought my hand was gonna rip down the center. I thought it was gonna look like have you guys ever seen Terminator 3 when that chick like the chick Terminator, her hand like splits open and it turns into a fucking gun, like a ray gun? I genuinely thought that was gonna happen to me. I couldn't grip anything. I thought my fingers were literally just gonna rip. It felt like I was on like the set for fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Sitting there rolling and I didn't want to like let them know I got hurt, but like fuck, I thought my fingers were gonna rip in half, like my whole hand was gonna rip in half. It still kind of hurts. It's swollen, but I can still grip and rip, baby. I can still grip and rip. Got the cunnilingus of the fingers now. I don't know, cunnilingus is like, what is cunnilingus? Oh no, that's like fellatio, isn't it? But yeah, it hurts so bad. I thought I broke my buddy's leg by accident. His like ankle popped. We've all just kind of we've been so happy to get back into the gym that everybody's been kind of going a little hard the past couple weeks. Because it just opened up again. Dude. I've been so excited, but I've never been so sore. It's like a different kind of sore. Like, I thought my job produced like some injuries. It doesn't. Nothing compared to like people who fight MMA. Dude, if you go into the octagon and you're fighting, so much respect to you. Like, those dudes are literally getting hurt every single time they enter. And they could win. What other sport can you literally walk in, beat somebody's ass, and then go, oh, fuck. Like, I think I broke my hand on that dude's face. Or, like, you go to kick somebody. You remember when Anderson Silva broke his leg doing a low kick? His shin literally looked like it was, like, puppeteering for his leg. Like, his leg was puppeteering his foot. It was just dangling there in the middle of the octagon. It was ridiculous. And my sensei, this dude's like a black belt in essentially anything you can kind of name. And he's got this like weird demeanor. Like, he's an older dude, right? So much swagger. I think it's because he knows he could beat your ass, but so unsuspecting. Like, I'm never starting a street fight ever in my life. I was never really that guy anyway. Like, I would fuck around with my friends, but dude, it could be from anybody nowadays. Imagine trying to get into an altercation, somebody kicks you. He hit me so hard. Just don't want to fight anymore. Nope, you got it. You get like a mid-thigh leg kick. Nope, I'm out. It's like there's that one like OG fucking YouTube video. It's like the like dudes are like all circled up, and the white guy like just hikes his jeans up, and then gets into this like weird Kempo karate stance. He is the real Street Fighter. Ready to hit him with that Hadouken. And we never actually saw them fight in that video. But like all the thugs around were like, oh. That's what I love about the ghetto. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, you could do jiu-jitsu, and as soon as you get in like a stance, or like you're ready for like a takedown, or you know, you're getting ready to fight. If you do some like crazy shit, they instantly think you know kung fu. Automatically kung fu. What's he doing? I don't know, kung fu. That boy training kung fu. He got the kung fu grip. The wushu finger hold. Make you shit your pants. Remember the movie Hot Rod? Hot Rod, that was like the chick like shows Andy Samberg the poop trick. He's like, I could totally take it. I could take it. She makes him shit his pants. That's me. That's still me. Anytime I get a body kick, dude, and I just ate some hot sauce. I got a lot of these hot sauces from the Heatonist. Dude, it's such a struggle trying to hold in poop and deflect a choke. My fucking world is blacking out, and I don't know if my colon's going to be able to hold back the wall of dookie I have. We're wearing white gi. Everybody would know I pooped my pants. I don't want to shit my pants on the mat. And then, like, awkwardly having to clean it up. I guess you got to quit the gym at that point. You don't come back after that. Even if you do know everybody. I have a bad rap for shit my pants. I remember there was one time it was Halloween, and my grandmother like let me eat too much chocolate, and I was dressed as Batman, and nobody stopped me, dude. I was like oh, what the fuck's that kid's name? Gustavo from is it Anne? No, Matilda. Augustus. He eats all that chocolate cake and then he like passes out or whatever. That was my asshole. Nobody told me to stop. I fucking wrappers all in my my little bucket full of candy. Shit my pants. I was like 6. Shit my fucking pants. You know what they called me for the rest of my life? Shitty Batman. Take a stink on crime. I can't think I'm Bruce Wayne after I shit my pants. Changed the whole trajectory of my life. My family's just sitting there roasting me. Shit my fucking pants dressed as Batman. To this day, I've never been Batman. I have it like tattooed on me and stuff, but I realize when I shit my pants, I'll never be the Bruce Wayne I wanted to be. More like Deuce Wayne. I'd be Deuce Wayne. Take a fucking fat number 2 in my pants. On Halloween, dude, I was moments away from asking if we could go get more candy. And I hot Hershey log in my fucking pants. And I could tell the next year everybody was like waiting for me, like I was going to do a sequel. They kept telling me to slow down on the candy. That year I was 7. Obviously I knew I'm not going to eat that much candy anymore. I was just as traumatized as everybody was laughing at me. Such a good joke. Again, changed the trajectory of my life. I probably would have went to college. Who knows? Alternate universe. Shit my pants. And it's not even the last time I shit my pants. I get the sharts all the time. For some of you that don't know, a shart is a shitty fart. You know, like when you spray a water bottle, right? Or you spray like a spray bottle, like you're cleaning the house. Tip of that water bottle or that spray bottle still wet. That's what happened with my poop. Minus the whole spray. Farted, supposed to be air. Hey, got a little bit of liquid. Now, can you hide it a little bit? Yeah. But the problem is you deal with the itch for the rest of the day. If you guys have ever shaved your butt before, that's what it is. It's like shaving your butt. Just itchy cheeks. Try and tell everybody it's swamp ass because you're sweaty. Then you get the shart walk. Can't be doing any cool shit when you shart. You're not doing anything fun after that. Shit. You might have to cancel the next 2 years if you shit your pants on Halloween. Fucking Deuce Wayne. Deuce motherfucking Wayne. But yeah, like if you... That white ghee, dude, that white ghee... Everything shows on that. It's very light and breathable. My kids are terrified. As soon as they have to go to the bathroom, they instantly run off the mat and they tell me. They know. They're just as terrified for seepage just as me. Nobody wants to be in all white. Could you imagine being like, you go to a wedding and like you're dressed in white pants or something? Take a fucking hot steaming shit. Can't leave that wedding. You gotta support your friend. That's why you gotta keep a pair of backup. Always go somewhere with a change of clothes. Again, Deuce Wayne. Gotta keep that Batman costume on you. Took my kids to the pool and the ocean. I think I scarred my son when he was younger because I just took him into the water with me in the ocean, and we got blasted by a wave. I mean, like, walking out to this water, like you were fighting through the waves. And I had him on my shoulders, and I thought I could get him up above the wave. Nope. We both got blasted. And he never really liked the ocean after that. He would only play in the sand. But this year, super happy about it. He wasn't even worried, dude. He was getting tore up by the waves. He fucking loved it. The next day, we took him to a pool. And he literally just jumped in. He doesn't know how to swim. Just jumped in. On his own accord. Can you imagine literally jumping into something you don't know how to do? Actually, that's probably most of the adults in this world. Shit, that's me right now on this podcast. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And they were swamped that weekend. It was last weekend. This was recorded 4th of July weekend, so it should be coming out on Sunday. Oh, speaking of which, happy 4th of July, everybody. The one time, like, we can kind of rub it in Britain's face that, like, we did something. Meanwhile, we have dudes, like, walking around in full-on dildo costumes for the LGBTQ community. That's what we fought for. Dumped the tea in the harbor for the dildo suit. Yeah, but the pool was crazy. Because we got on these, like, torpedoes. And I think I got to get him different goggles because the goggles he has are literally only over his eyes, so he keeps getting water up his nose. And I could see like the distress in his face when he comes back up, but he doesn't care. He's like just trying to doggy paddle and like stay afloat so we can go down and get these torpedoes. Dude, the amount of energy they have, they would not sleep at all. And I know like when I was a kid, when I went to the pool or I went to the beach, I was swamped on the car ride. These kids were up. And then I had some people over that night after the pool. And like, my kids can hear when there's fun happening. So like when I had people over, they were literally just like coming out to like hear what's going on. It was like FOMO. It was like a severe case of FOMO, fear of missing out. And my son literally just learned the phrase "hanging out." So now that's like all he says. What? I just want to hang out. Are all you guys all hanging out? You're all hanging out? Like, dude, first of all, those weren't words. Second of all, what you doing up? And now, like, he's just been masking, like, oh, I'm going potty. But realistically, like, I've seen him, like, he's literally just lurking from, like, the crack of his door. I can just see half of his face. He's looking at us. It's creepy, dude. It's like I'm living with, you guys ever seen The Omen? Because sometimes, like, my son will literally just, like, watch me do stuff and then walk away. Maybe I could do an OnlyFans account of my son just doing weird stuff. He's been, like, really into going in the backyard. He watches, like, this one YouTube channel. It's, like, this dad and his son. They do all these, like, dinosaur adventures. So, like, now everything he does is an adventure. Which I guess it is at that age. They're still figuring out how to do stuff. Peeing, I guess, could be an adventure to them. But he's just going out and catching, like, the same frogs. Like, I can see it in the frog's face when he shows me the frog. Like, it's like, dude, this is, like, the third time he's done this to me in an hour. And he's like, Daddy, you look at the frog? Is this a tree frog, grass frog? Do they live everywhere? Do they live in the forest? I'm like, I don't know. Yes. They all live everywhere. Dude, this frog cannot, like, the frog has had enough. It doesn't have, like, the opposable thumbs to, like, completely make a middle finger to tell my son to fuck off. Like, these frogs are over his shit. And he keeps catching the babies, and my wife, like, enabling him, got this fucking container that's, like, meant for, like, when you have, like, bearded dragons in your house. So now he fucking traps them. I mean, normally he was, like, before he was putting them in his helicopter. I was like, dude, they can't breathe. Stop putting them in there. It's, like, 98 degrees here. We live in a somewhat hot state, and it's summertime. Fucking frogs you're literally gonna genocide a whole fucking, like, group of baby frogs. I guess they're toads. My buddy was over the other night and he literally asked, he's like, wait, aren't they supposed to be tadpoles? We all like went, what? The what? And my other buddy that was over, he couldn't really fucking help because he, like a year earlier, asked a stupid ass question that, like, he didn't know that grapes, like, that raisins were grapes but just dehydrated. So he asked, like, oh, I didn't know there were green raisins. Hey, get out of here with that stupid, you know? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not read? I guess you don't have to be, like, an expert in, like, dehydrated delectables, though. But I think it's common knowledge that everybody literally knows that raisins are just dried up grapes. Hey, tarded. Okay. Yeah, you guys have been awesome, though. I'm going to play some ads here in a minute. Yeah, really just want to thank you guys again. Thanks for shooting the shit with me. Can't wait to see you guys on episode 3. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I was about to say sub-share. I guess I can coin that, right? Sub-share. Because I guess if you're subscribing, it's not necessary to share. But yeah, you guys should do that. Subscribe to the channel, definitely. Like and share. This was Inside Me, episode 2. Appreciate the love, guys. Happy 4th of July. Soup Sandwich Patch Company. Go to their Facebook and Instagram for some of the sickest patches you can put on any of your tactical gear. Are you tired of looking camouflaged? Well, hey, have them make you new patches. Have them make you a Baby Yoda. Do you want a Baby Yoda? I know I want one. It's also tactical, so they can give you American flags with the red stripe, the blue stripe, the black stripe. I know that's very popular nowadays. Go to this company. They are called SoupSandwichPatchCo on Instagram and Facebook. Go ahead and give them a follow. If you mention Inside Me 1, you will get $2 off patches and a free American flag. That's right, 2 patches and a free American flag. If you mention me, sign up using the Instagram and Facebook name Soup Sandwich Patch Company. Ad time, baby! Dudette and Bros. The purpose is to inspire, fulfill, strengthen the degenerate side of the fitness and military community with sick clothing, cool swag, and thoughtful ideas. If you can bring a positive outlook and you dig good music, hoppy beer, and strong coffee, then give them a follow. Check out their merch on DudetteandBrosCompany.com.